Question 20. Share £40 in a ratio of 3 to 5. Now, ratio is normally associated with unequal sharing. I'm just going to write that down. So normally when we think of sharing things equally. But unequal sharing is where one person gets more than the other, a bigger share than the other. And there might be various real life reasons, which we won't go into now, why that might happen. For example, pocket money. You might get an older child in the family getting more pocket money than a younger child, simply because as you get older, you need more money and your expenses might be more, so you might get given more money. So let's say that this £40 is being split between two people. We'll say Bob might be the younger brother and Dave might be the older brother, and Dave's getting a slightly bigger share because he's older. So we write the ratio out. We drop an arrow off both numbers in the ratio, and then we follow these steps. So step 1 adds the parts. So 3 parts for Bob, 5 parts for Dave. So 3 plus 5 equals 8 parts. So we've got 8 parts. Step 2, now we know that there's 8 parts, we divide the money, £40, into 8 parts. So it's basically going to be 40 divided by 8. And that tells you what each part is worth. So 40 split into 8 parts is £5 each. So it's £5 for each part. And that's really important. That is the important thing. Because step 3 is now we multiply by that £5 for each part. So Bob's got 3 parts, and each part's worth £5. So he's got 3 lots of £5. And Dave's got 5 parts, but each part's £5. So he's got 5 lots of £5, and then we just work that out. So 3 lots of 5 for Bob is £15, and 5 lots of £5 for Dave is £25. And that's basically it. There is one final step that you should do, which is a check. Now, the check is an easy way to know that you've got it right, because we started off with £40, and you should just check that the two numbers you've ended up with add up to the original £40, and 15, because you shouldn't end up with any more or less than the £40 that we started with. We don't lose money or gain money, we're just sharing that original £40. So 15 out of 25 is indeed 40, which means we've got the sharing of the ratio, £40 right, into a ratio of 3 to 5. So it's £15 and 20 for Bob and £25 for Dave.